Dear viewers, compliments of the seasons, and welcome to another series of our program, Disability and You. It is said that in every adversity there's a solution. Society has regrettably regarded and or thrown issues affecting people with disabilities to the edge of society. Oftentimes, people living with disabilities are seen or regarded as street beggars and dependent on alms at home and in society. But not so for Mr. Peter Nkunika, who is the chairman for the Street Vendors with Disability Association here in Lusaka. Welcome to the program, Mr. Nkunika. And compliments of the season. First of all, who is Mr. Nkunika?
Mr. Nkunika, it's me here, Peter Nkunika, a person with a disability who is always keeping his time trading on the street of Cairo Road at Chester House. I say to our viewers that you are welcome to hear from me.
Right. Do you mind telling us about your physical challenges and how you have fared under the circumstances?
Oh yes, when I was a young person, maybe around 20, 21, 22, I was just thinking that as a person with a disability, by then we were saying that muntu mala azaita chani pachalo. Kodi, why? What am I going to do in my life the way I am? I can't walk. I just crawl. But with our Almighty God, He's so faithful and so gracious to me.
Right. Okay.
That was 1983. 1978 came the Roman Catholic doctor of Katondwe in Ruangwa district, who saw my difficulties and said that this person needs to go to school. I was walking, going to school at Chiriwe, 6 kilometers on my crutches. And then this doctor helped me, found a school in Mpansha, boarding school. That's where I did my grade 4 up to grade 7. And then from there, when I dropped, I went back home to Luangwa High School, where my father was working. And there, I repeated my grade 7 at Katondwe Primary School. That's where I passed my grade 7. I was walking 6 kilometers again from where I was staying to the school. And it was really very painful for me. These crutches can't even stay long. After 2 weeks, I have to go in the bush looking for a tree, a good strap to make a crutches. So this doctor, Sister Teresa of Katondwe Hospital, took me to Mpansha boarding school. That's where I was really very safe and very happy. I did my grade 7 there, and I went to Luangwa High School. That's where I ended my education. So when I was home, I thought that I can't just stay like this as a person with a disability. I have to do something in my life. I started a business. I started making some baskets. Those people who have been to Luangwa or Luangwa Turnoff, they've seen some baskets of palms. I used to make those and bring them here. I sold them.
Right.
And then I go back to sustain myself.
Right.
From there, that's when I made my decision to say that let me go in Lusaka and stay with my brother. I came here, staying with my brother. And just staying at home, I thought that it was really very bad. Vamulamu swazanona bwino, wazanwoneramo, kusunga chilema nchintu chovuta maningi, you know. Keeping a person of disability is something very difficult. Yeah. It's not easy. From there, I had 35 Ingwe. That 35 Ingwe, I bought a packet of cigarettes, and that cigarette was a packet of guards. I went at the tavern, I sat down as if I was chatting with people, but while I was selling some cigarettes there. That was 1985. 1985 at Kalingalinga Tavern, Tiwapanjala. That's where I started my business.
Okay.
That was 1985. From there, I met somebody. There was a shortage of cigarettes. I went to town looking for cigarettes. Just a good Samaritan, Mshanga seller asked me, where are you coming from and what do you want? That, no, I want to buy cigarettes. In our compound, there are no cigarettes. I thought, I'm going to help you. He was a very good man. He started asking me, how many packets or how many bricks of cigarettes do you sell a day? Not, no, I just sell packets. So how many bricks do you want? I said, I want 3 bricks. Can't you love to come and start selling in town here? I said, I can love to come to town to be selling in town. Yes, once you come here, you'll be selling more than that. I said, okay, fine. He helped me. I bought cigarettes. I went back. And then I went back to him after 1 week, and he said that you can be selling here. Where he put me, there was somebody. And that somebody came, who told you to come and start selling here? And I said, no, there is somebody who put me here. No, you are a person with a disability. How can you come here? And I said, no, I was just put by somebody. And I said, he said, okay, if you want to be selling here, give me 60 Ngwe. No, 60 kwacha. You have to buy this place, 60 kwacha. By then, that place where I am selling my merchandise, where my business is, where I am vending, there was a company called Soviet Airlines, Aeroflot. They admitted me, they accepted me, start selling here, and then just keep the place clean. That's how I started my business. And then from cigarettes I changed, I added some sweets. From sweets I added some envelopes. From envelopes I added some pens. From pens, that's when I started selling some fruits. Apples, oranges, pears, all sorts of fruits.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Apart from what you have just mentioned, what other instances of this stigma and discrimination you have undergone or experienced that has made you to say no to negativity and towards people living with disabilities?
Mr. Mlua, I can tell you the truth that with me, I've gone with a lot of difficulties and challenges, despite being a vendor. Mr. Mulua, on the streets, some people are good, some people are not good. Some people likes crooking persons with disability, insulting persons with disability because they know that they can do nothing to them, even if they can do anything. So I said no. That's when I started praying heavily to my God to help me, to give me more wisdom so that I can forget everything what people say. So that's how there are a lot of challenges. Long time, the councils used to grab me my goods. The council police used to throw my goods. I lost a lot of goods despite on being on the street. The council people were harassing me, and I said, no, I'm not going to stop this. If I stop this, what else am I going to do, as I've not finished school? Anyway, God knows. Until that was 2011, when they said that they started recognizing the persons with the disability to say that, oh, kuli vantu volemala ndiye pamene vanamboona government inamboona kutatato. That's when the government started seeing that there are persons with a disability. They started giving us that respect which they give even if we go in the bank. They give us first priority. We go to the hospital, they give us first priority. And that's when the Council and Zambia Agents for Persons with a Disability sat down. What are we going to do with the people in the street? Persons with a disability. They said, no. When there is an operation, let those people to be operating freely. Don't harass them. That's when we found peace for us, persons with disability. And they told me that, right, persons with disability who are selling in these streets. Until I wrote all the names. We were about 10 by then. We were about 10 of us. But now, roughly, I can say that we are about 8. If not 8, we are 7 on the streets. But there are some others who are trading from other places. So I've got a certificate for the organization which was issued by Zambia Agents for Persons with Disability for Street Vendors Organization with Disability. And I've got the certificate for trading in CBDU.
Okay. You are among the few notable Lusaka residents living with disabilities who have refused to accept their vulnerability. How has it been with you selling on the streets?
Mr. Mulua, with me, it's not me, it's God. It's God. You remember in the Bible, it is written with that man, Bartholomew, who was calling when he heard that Jesus was coming. He started calling, Jesus, have pity on me, have mercy on me. Jesus, people tried to shut up him. But when they were shut up him, that's when he raises his voice until God hears him. Jesus heard him. Call that person who is calling Jesus, have mercy. Call him to come here. And those people who were tingakambe bwanji kumchinga vanamuyamba kumuza endesa vakufuna uku, he wants you, let's go. And what did Jesus say to him? He said, what do you want me to do for you? And he said, I want to see again. I want to see again. I prayed to God that, God, give me wisdom. I want to progress on what I am doing. I want to do something in this business which I am doing. And for sure, God answered me. I changed my business to be selling education materials, different books, motivating books.
Is it the reason why you formed your association, the Association for Disabled Street Vendors?
My reason was that to help my fellow persons with disability, that they should not be seated home crying all the time without doing anything. Mm-hmm. The word of God is saying that God helps those who help themselves. Mm-hmm. Who help themselves. You pray. You pray. After praying, stand up, start moving. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Something is going to come out through looking for that. Not unagona chabe uli mnyumba chabe unagona ati mulungu wanga ntandize. Who is going to see you? Just the same with us persons with a disability. We are not just supposed to be seated home or being kept. Even those who are looking after us, vayambomvera mtima kuvava sometimes. But kusunga chilema nako ni chintu chinango chovuta. Kusunga chilema nako ni chintu chinango chovuta. But I thank those people who are looking, persons with a disability, so that they continue looking. A person with a disability, you don't know what God is preparing for him tomorrow. Here I am, Mr. Nkunika Peter. I don't feel the pain of being a person with a disability because of God. God is so gracious. God is so faithful. He can make a way where there is no way. So I am calling all my fellow persons with a disability, they should not be lazy. They have to be doing something. When they see you doing something, even if they are so hard-hearted, one day they are going to come to you and help you and put you somewhere. Right now, what I am praying for, this, our Father of this nation, I know that one day he's going to hear my cry. He's going to save me from the street. He's going to save me out from the street of Cairo Road. I am praying for that. One day he's going to do something. Even if he can be hard-hearted, but one day God is going to make him soften his heart and he's going to listen to my cry. One day I'm going to come out from the street. You can just see me, I'm growing old. I've got gray hair. This is the sign that I'm getting old. I can't keep on staying on the street.
Right. What are the landmark achievements that that your organization has underscored for your members?
So far, we haven't done anything. We've just started, and they started calling me for the meetings since 2023, but this year they haven't called me for any meeting.
Right.
The Zambia Agents for Persons with a Disability, they are saying that they are giving excuse to say that they were not funded. They don't have money to hold the seminars.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And has government and other stakeholders included you as an organization under its empowerment program? And if so, can you pinpoint at some of the success stories?
This is a very, very difficult question you have asked me. To our organization, what our members have benefited is only social cash transfer. Social cash transfer. Some of them are getting the social cash transfer. Others are not getting social cash transfer. Like myself, I'm not getting social cash transfer. I've tried to register myself, and they are saying that, no, you can't be getting social cash transfer because you are a businessman. You need empowerment. Now that empowerment, that's what I am looking for. It is nowhere to be seen.
You haven't taken advantage of the citizens' empowerment?
Oh, yes, citizen empowerment, yes. They've helped me with, not helping me, they've lent me 5,000.
Okay.
So that I can improve my street bookkeeping.
Right.
Yeah.
Last but not least, feel free to add any other issues that have not been included in this interview that you feel suitable for the general public.
Oh, yes, Mr. Mluwa, you asked me that what have you achieved through your business. Mr. Mluwa, what I have achieved, one, I built a house, which is unfinished house in Garden House. And another one, I got a land somewhere in Chongwe, Chinyunyu there, where I am trying to cultivate maize. I started last year, but due to the rains, it was not so good. I didn't yield anything. And this year again, I've tried to plant some maize there.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and any word of appeal to people living with disabilities as well as government?
Oh yes, I've got so many to talk to the government. Our government, starting from Kaunda era up to date, they are not keeping us nicely. Tabatusunga bwino. Swatusunga bwino. Persons with a disability. We are not living happily in our land, Zambia. Things are bad for us, persons with a disability. If me, a person with a disability here in the capital city is complaining, what about these persons with a disability who are living in remote areas? How are they? Chamene, what I can ask from the government, please, the government of our president, Hakainde Hichilema, who promised us that he is going to do something good for us, persons with a disability, of which we have not yet seen what is there or what is there. We hope and trust that our president is going to start going around looking for us, sending his people. Some of his people are bitter. Some of his people doesn't know how to speak with a person with a disability. If we go to their offices, they do insult us. You don't know when to come to the office. How? Why? Okay. Eh? We did put those people in those offices. That's because of us, persons with a disability. But they don't respect us. We need help from them. Vakati wona watu wanamanga tatu ndife vidoyo chabe munga chinja chintu chakutati chilipe nchito. There is nothing it can do. Munga mwemene wana mama tuzira vantu vena wangu ati musaka chita chani mum life. But no, but not with me.
Okay.
Not with me, Mr. Nkunika.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Nkunika, for your time, and wishing you and your family and organization a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Well, dear viewers, that was Mr. Peter Nkunika, Chairman for the Street Vendors Organization for Persons with Disabilities based in Lusaka. Remember, nothing about us without us. Till next time, it's goodbye.